we have explored concepts of research in general and laid specific intellectual foundations for artistic research as a new institutional discipline at European music universities. Ultimately, the journey of artistic research will have to navigate the current waters, where skepticism and enthusiasm dominate the tide of debate. Schiesser notes that artistic research moves within a complex, overdetermined field of European universities, one which is characterized by acute observation, stubborn skepticism, or fundamental rejection of artistic research. Darla Crispin calls the debate a polarized terrain of discourse, where artistic research practitioners, in their efforts to negotiate and justify their position in a new academic landscape as newcomers, found themselves in a linguistic world of alien conventions and taboos in which they lacked experience. Kelvermark notes that some of the earliest examples of doctoral work in the arts were simply not of an acceptable standard, a fact which has contributed to suspicion from the rest of the academic community. So, artistic research may have to continuously justify its existence for some time yet, since the burden of proof always rests with the novices, whereas the legitimacy of mainstream academic research is seldom fundamentally challenged. One key ingredient is a stock of excellent examples, which are commonly known. As it stands, it seems that those without substantial practical experience of artistic research are those dominating the debate. Also, current practitioners of artistic research are mostly largely unaware of the work of their peers, and their process of citation, be it via intersubjective resonance or otherwise, seems largely inactive. As a practitioner of artistic research myself, I propose that one reason for this is the lack of funding structures for sustained work in artistic research. One can hardly settle into a rhythm of artistic research practice, including where one gets to know one's peers and their work, without the financial opportunities to do so over an extended period of time. Nevertheless, although the next years may continue to be dominated by intellectual growing pains of universities and research funding bodies as they grapple with a new kid on the block, we should not lose sight of the fact that high-quality projects of artistic research and the artistic knowledge they create is the goal of the entire exercise. Such projects may become not only a self-sufficient theoretical structure, but also the driving force of innovation for art production and art reception, and might reveal new ways of researching and provide insights and understanding beyond the arts themselves. For music universities, there is likely to be significant potential in the proposition that one can capture, articulate, and transfer the tacit and embodied knowledge of professional practice instruction. It is inefficient, perhaps even academically unethical, to leave this knowledge in a purely tacit and embodied form, one which can only be accessed through highly exclusive individual tuition, and which, to an extent, pretends as if the contemporary media, in its current multifarious and highly sophisticated forms, cannot add significant value to this process of professional practice tuition, and indeed open it up to be accessed by other people in their unlimited geographies and times. In this vein, Reis goes as far as to claim that academic higher education can only claim to be academic when supported by scientific research and insofar as the institutions that provide such education pursue their own research. Education that consists mainly of learning skills is for this reason not academic, it is craftsmanship. So maybe the key potential for artistic research in music universities is to disclose and document the motor sensory and hermeneutic knowledge of otherwise skill-based professional training courses. It can also be seen more broadly in a metacognitive sense, where one believes in the value of being substantially more aware of what one does, and being substantially more capable in articulating this to other critical groups, such as those in the broader community, politics, and the industry. Who knows where this will lead? One can only make very limited predictions as to the potential and eventual applications of knowledge, and this is why foundational research, in German Grundlagenforschung, is so emphatically supported by academia. Whatever the future may hold, it is my contention that artistic research holds a unique potential to develop, if not revolutionize, our universities, our art scenes, and ourselves, on the way to a deeper understanding of the nature of our experience, artistic or otherwise.